Welcome everyone to my new video presentation on Chainlink price prediction. It is 18th of November 2023. Looking for discovering what's happening with all these red markets, what's going on with the markdown that has been triggered on Friday, yesterday, and where do we have potential to move forward. Talking about the informations behind the language of the market as well. Make sure to follow me on my main channel in the meantime, as you usually know. And for those of you that are interested in education directly from me, one-on-one in becoming traders, whether we talk about part-time or full-time, check out the coaching program. By the way, you can schedule up yourself a free conversation on Calendly page. So let's discover what's going on with Chainlink. Well, right now, we're actually talking about a cryptocurrency which is ranked number 7 on trendings. It's good that it keeps that spot. And the idea behind the trendings tab, why do I speak so much about this, is not because I have a personal interest around trendings, but most likely it attracts so many views towards those cryptocurrencies that is unbelievable. CoinMarketCap is the #1 page that represents an overview towards the cryptocurrencies as popularity. So if you successfully get into the trending tab and you're staying like there, just like Chainlink is doing, you have a lot to benefit, which is an advantage to have a such condition. That is why I'm telling you guys, this is something great, something very valuable at the end of the day. Now, discussing about the charts, we're actually looking forward at Chainlink on the daily candlesticks with a volume weighted average price indicator on the chart right now. 3 different lines, all of them are functioning as key levels, which means that possible reaction points. But at the same time, this specific crypto has 3 zones right now that needs to be considered. We have a very strong supply level right there, demand over here, and the median demand, which is very important in the price action and history of Chainlink. Why is it so? Simply said, if the market successfully stays above, there is a range for Chainlink right now that we're actually dealing with. The top of the range is here. So we have not been breaking out of that. If we get out of $18, we're going to enter in a space towards the pump for the the golden pocket representation that sits anywhere between $26, $27 price action. So just get out of $18, confirm that breakout. You can confirm it in 2 ways. You can basically retest the upper line of the volume weighted average price indicator, which is this one, right? And that's pretty much near to our supply zone right now. Or you directly test the supply zone, which is something that you can do as well. There's 2 places you can basically test at the time you already completed the breakout in order to confirm the breakout and have the ability to talk about continuation after the breakout. It's very interesting that people associate breakouts with continuations, and that's false. Breakouts do not necessarily mean that the market will continue in that direction. Breakouts can very easily reverse and form a fake out as a final indication on the overall approach. So let's be careful on that one and make sure we understand the concept. Therefore, if we want to go to $26, $27, slightly above 25, where there's tons of liquidity because of its round number representation, as well as previous historical charting, we're looking for the breakout confirmation above 17, 18, just like I said. Now, what happens with the current situation out there? Well, right now we're testing $13. We have reacted so far yesterday and today with some significant buying pressure coming in, especially yesterday. Today we're trying to do so. We're trying to hold the markets at this level above $12, above $13. It is a mark basically that is needed to be held. All the other altcoins out there are needed to find support here in the same price section in order to keep the market structure, because otherwise we're opening the door to fall right to the median line, which is something that we don't want. The median line will not have an easy job in reaction and continuation upwards. There is a lot to build from the median line back to the top we had, guys. So it's a 56%, and that's not easy to deliver. You already know that, and this is something that we have been facing in the past as well, which means like strong higher-low structures are needed in order to keep the momentum high and build the ability towards breaking from previous tops. If you go down so much, right? If you come back to the median line, retrace 35% so quickly. This is shaking a lot of the confidence into people longing the markets, which you might say that it is in the interest of the exchanges and whales to do that, and they're happy to have you out of the game, which is true at some level, but at the other levels, they're not happy to have you out of every single game at all the points. They're happy to have you out at certain levels, at extreme levels, which is something they might be happy to have you in as well, to get you trapped in certain positions. So that discussion, where does the exchanges would like you to enter, and where does the whales would enjoy having all sorts of small fishes to catch them up, it is very complex and difficult to have in a few minutes. Now, the lower level as well, which would trigger momentum towards declining the force of bullishness of this rally. If we get to $9 to $10, that would be a very, very difficult approach to recover from. The current level is basically the one that must react very well. I mean, the upcoming days, especially that during the weekends, the crypto space can pump. It is easy to pump cryptos during the weekends, especially by the market makers, because of the lack of volume from institutional trading. So we can deliver great numbers. We can deliver 8, 10, 12% during a normal day of a weekend, which is basically the proper approach towards bullishness. This is where we are on the daily candlesticks. Now, this free room between the upper supply level and the golden pocket right there is going to represent huge volatility, and we might have 4 or 5 days of complete greenness, complete movements of strong bulls domination. Like I said, as soon as they have sufficient confirmation data that is applied after the breakout. So things gotta look very, very well in order to have people putting volume into a specific crypto that just broke out, because a breakout has big risks of fake out and reversals due to the fact that there is tons of liquidity above levels, and the exchanges or market makers can benefit from turning games around and showing people that, hey, I mean, we broke out, but it doesn't mean we're going in that direction after the break, and we can reverse things and get you trapped in your long positions right there. So this is usually something on the table. Now, that's pretty much all for today's video on Chainlink one-day candlesticks. Make sure to follow me for many other updates, including many other cryptocurrencies that I speak about. Like the video if you enjoyed, and ask me any type of questions in the comments area. You're pretty much welcome or right on it. As well, if you would like to focus and work on your education, if you think it is important to be educated on trading or cryptocurrencies, part-time and full-time traders, make sure to check out my one-on-one coaching program. Well, intensively, I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade. At the same time, you can qualify for a free conversation, like I said, on my Calendly page, including the AI bot trading and completely trading done for you that you can participate. No upfront fees, only commission from the profits achieved. And you can check out and follow all this information. So reach out to me. All the resources are in the description area and comments area. Have a good time, guys. We talk to you soon.